at 2018, what are your main feelings?
Ooh, a very emotional year because in 2017 I had one of the best years of my career, and it's obviously difficult to keep up next year with the same expectation, but it has been an interesting year and a process.
Well, it's interesting you say that because when you won Wimbledon in 2017, it was they called it an upset. You know, you're the first to beat both Williams sisters, which is a fantastic achievement. Did you find that you went from being the one who was causing the upsets to being the upset when you were defeated?
No, I didn't thought about it. I think everybody plays very good when they face a top player. Me included, you know, a few years ago when I was not seated at all and I had to play all these top players, you're a little bit more free, less pressure. So, you know, I had some tough matches that didn't go my way, but I know that eventually will go if I keep, you know, thinking and making the efforts.
Well, it hasn't been a disastrous season for you by any stretch of the imagination. There was obviously just a lot of expectation considering what happened last year. You're only 24. There's still plenty of time in your career to get to the heights where people think you will be. Do you feel that?
I do feel that. I mean, I feel I achieved a lot of things very young. I think that I'm also paying the price of a lot of expectation, a lot of talking, but it's good. I'm happy to leave all these things. I know it will make me stronger, make me see things in a different perspective from now on.
What is that different perspective? I'm interested to know. But do you think that when women on the WTA achieve too much too soon, they can almost spiral out of control because of the expectation? Is it difficult to keep your feet on the floor?
I do try to keep my feet on the floor, just, you know, try to not take nothing for granted. You know, you start to be a target, you start to be in everybody's eyes, and, you know, just the players play much better. Serena always says that when you play against her, everybody plays incredible. So I started to feel like, whoa, I have to really, you know, not drop any second. So it's just lots of things that you discover once you're there.
Well, it's interesting you say not taking things for granted, because one of the things you don't take for granted is the ability to read. And, you know, that's in the charity, you know, that you're involved in. You just talk to me about that. Why did you get involved with that? Was it something that you felt you had to do? Was it something in your personal experience when you were younger?
I mean, you know, growing up in Venezuela, you know, there's difficult situations for people, and people around me didn't have the same opportunities as I had. And I always said that I'm so lucky and I want to help, and I got to know this incredible person, John Wood, the creator of this foundation, and is dedicated for kids, especially for girls. And when he told me that and the whole story, I was like so emotional. And you know what? I'm just gonna help you. I'm gonna do everything I can. And you know, I'm not building, but we are building a school. So it's like a life-changing thing.
Yeah, you've just opened up a library, is it, in Cambodia?
Yeah.
And you just donated some of your prize money to the charity as well. But this must take up so much of your time while you're being on the road as well. How do you fit it all in?
You know, we have more time than it looks like because we have a lot of lonely times.
They've all said that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yes, in the TV we all look like super like that, and we have to do a lot of things, but you know, we travel, we're lonely in the rooms, in the hotels and stuff, so we do have time, and I enjoy doing this.
I suppose it's like using your image to promote something positive and something charitable. Do you think more sports men and women should do that?
You have to do it if you want to do it. Doesn't matter if you are famous or not. I feel like, of course, if your face is known, you might attract a little bit more interest. That's how it works. But I feel I wanted to do it. Doesn't matter. It's not a lot what I can do because I'm also busy, but whenever I do, I think it's a plus. For me, for them, is like a new life. It's basically a new life.